Good evening and welcome to the news we are tracking at the moment. Tonight we begin with a groundbreaking development in the education sector. For the first time in history, the federal government is officially engaging private school associations in shaping national education policy. Fourth News education correspondent Magnus Abe brings us up to speed on this development.
The Ministry of Education has hosted a landmark meeting to strengthen collaboration between the public and private sectors in education. The gathering brought together top ministry officials and prominent private sector leaders to discuss ways to expand access to quality education across Nigeria. The Minister of Education, Dr. Maruf Tunjila, also acknowledged the delayed engagement with private stakeholders, but affirmed the government's renewed commitment to inclusive educational reform. Dr. Allah also highlighted the ministry's six-point agenda and commended the private sector for its dedication to national development. He assured stakeholders of the federal government's recognition and support moving forward.
And I have to commend you all here. What you're doing is very altruistic. You could do much more other things with your time. But the fact you're committed to educating our children in the country, the government acknowledges your effort. We, as the Federal Ministry of Education, acknowledge that, and the President as well. So what I want this meeting to do today, it's more of first of many. Let's do more of collaborative conversation. I can promise you, we will engage you actively. I'm not sure if you've had that kind of engagement before at the federal level, but my commitment to you is I will see you as one of the biggest stakeholders in what we're doing as a reform in an aggressive manner, in an expansive and sustainable manner our educational system, so that 10 years from now, your influence, your support, your investment in our educational system will be protected.
The Executive Secretary of UBEC, Aisha Garba, also emphasized the significance of the meeting, noting the growing trend of enrolling in low-cost private schools, especially in urban and pre-urban communities like Lagos, where access to affordable public education remains limited.
Just to mention that this is an important meeting for us in alignment with all the reforms that we have implemented at the ministry recently. As you know, within private sector, we have about 24% of our participants actually in primary education that are in private sector schools, and also about almost 21% in the JSS schools. And we see the trend recently where we have more students moving to private school, particularly the low cost. We know in Lagos, in Guadia, we have more students also in community private school and local schools compared to those in public schools. So for us, this is very important to leverage on the partnership with private sector, your expertise, your knowledge, your network, to see how we can expand access and quality of education in Nigeria. So we look forward to this meeting, we look forward to the discussion.
Representatives from the private education sector, including Mrs. Angela Ajala, echoed the spirit of partnership and called for co-created solutions, policy support, and joint investment in skills development. The meeting included an open floor session where representatives from various associations shared their concerns, insights, and suggestions for greater collaboration.